Restoring men and history. So a lot of times I'll be out talking to friends or people in a cigar bar, and they'll see a passion and ask me, I'd like to have a purpose. How do you find your purpose? Or they'll say, you have a passion for what you're doing. I'd like to have a passion for what I'm doing. So today we'll do a real quick short video on how to find your purpose as a man. Now, when they ask me that, I know they're not saying what is the chief end of man, like Aristotle is saying happiness, right? The chief end of man for Aristotle is happiness, mainly contemplative thinking, the virtues, living a good life overall at the end, right? The chief end, if you read the Bible and you're a Christian, the chief end of man is what? Glorify God. So, but really what they mean is they want to find something they're passionate about to do. And so how do you do that? Well, a couple of things. I usually ask them back a question. What do you like doing? What did you like doing as a kid? What do you do that creates flow? Meaning, flow is when you just are doing something and it's so much fun, you lose track of time, or you're so engrossed, you lose track of time. So that's a good way. Remember and reflect back. So it takes, you want to find your purpose, reflection. Think back to when you were a kid. What did you love to do and why? What gives you meaning? What would give you meaning if you could do it? If you could have an impact and make a difference? By the way, it goes into what are your values, right? It's what gives you the most satisfaction. Is it growth? Or is it love? Is it connection? So that might factor into your life's purpose, right? If you love connecting people and connection is one of your most important values, you might want to do a site where you help people meet people, right? Or help people date. If your thing is Scotch, you might want to set up Scotch adventures, or if it's building things, you might want to build something, right? I don't know. Here's the thing. To find your purpose, that's what people say. Well, I wish I could find that. I wish I could find that. Okay, how do you do it? So you got to get out with people, and you have to make that happen. You're a man. You take action and you go out. Go out to events that interest you. It's sort of like building friendships, right? We just did one on friends. Got to go out to events where you think you have an interest and events where you don't think you have an interest, because you may find it there, right? You'll find out what you don't like and what you do like by doing things. Number two, reading books. Reading biographies can tell you what you're interested in, what you're excited about, what kind of man you want to be. So you can read Aristotle's Ethics. But mainly reading books, meeting people, joining groups, joining organizations, getting out there, experiencing life can help you find your purpose. And reflection. So writing, journaling, keep a journal. When do you get lost in time? What do you like doing? How excited do you get about something? How excited do you get about doing certain pieces of work? Is there something very exciting at your job you like, but other parts you don't like? So that's the way to do it. Reading book biographies, reading history, reading things you're interested in and that you have an intellectual curiosity about could help you find your mission, your purpose. Because all kinds of people do missions and purposes all around the world, and they write books about it. But it's not biographies, autobiographies, history, philosophy, fiction. You might find it in a fiction book of that person that is experiencing something. So identify your values and keep reading and keep going out, reflecting, journal it, keep track of what makes you happy, keep track of what gives you fulfillment. And I think that should help you. A lot of people ask this. I would like to find something I'm passionate about. How do I do that? And when I'm in a cigar bar, many people have asked me that. So, and many people have asked me, several people have said it, you have a purpose, you have a mission in the group or somewhere else. So I've asked them questions. So ask yourself questions. Have good friends to ask you questions, right? That's part of friendship. They can maybe help you find and say, hey, you're good at this. Did you know you were good at this? You're very good at this. So what you like and what you're good at, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, write them all down. Know yourself, right? Know yourself. Find your purpose. Get out there. Again, men have to do what? We have to get out there. You have to get out and meet friends. You have to get out and find your purpose. And men need a purpose. So find it.